Hey everybody, I have two adorable Valentine art pieces for you to do today. I have a dog in a little box that says love on it and a little kitty just hanging out in the garden with a cute little flower and some adorable heart glasses. So today what I want to do is I want to run through the basics of how to create these two pieces, but I'm going to let you color them in your own way. So I'm just going to show you how to draw them, and then you get to paint them in and color them with whatever materials you have at home or your favorite pieces that you have available to you. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and start with this adorable little puppy in a love box. It obviously has a heart bow. If you want to omit the bow, you can. So go ahead and get your pencil, your paper, and we're going to go ahead and start this one. We're going to start by starting in the middle, and we're going to create a nice lean rectangle, like a piece of fettuccine pasta. And again, you'll go over all of these with your Sharpie marker. Next, you want to make a nice square or box looking shape underneath it. It's not going to be a perfect square. It doesn't all have equal sides. And we're just going to shape out our box. Put the word love in there. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and start on our puppy. Our puppy's face is going to be a circle, and so what we're going to do is we're going to just slightly draw that circle right in the center, making sure we like how it looks, right? And then we'll be able to make sure that all those extra lines that we don't like, we'll just erase those. So now that I have my circle shapes right here, I have my little puppy's circle head. I'm going to go ahead and make my little paws by doing a little hill shape on either side of my head. And then 1, 2, 3, go up to the side. 1, 2, 3, go up to the side and make my little puppy paws. Again, erasing those lines in between so I know when I use my permanent marker what lines to keep. So now that I have my puppy's face and my little paws, I'm going to do a very soft, rounded, upside down, actually it's not upside down, a regular triangle. It's going to be curved and soft. Could also be like a heart shape. Maybe a Hershey's Kiss. It's kind of what it looks like to me at this moment. A little Hershey's Kiss. Could look like a duck right there, actually. If you kept it just like that, you could do a little duck if you love ducks instead. So I have, this is going to be the snout of my dog's face. I want to do a little heart nose here, so I'm going to draw that heart shape. And then I want to have a little bit of light in my dog's nose, so I'm going to go ahead and just do a little circle right here. And then I'd go over that in Sharpie. Then I want to come down and give my dog a little smile. Even that out. And then I want to do two adorable little eyes on either side. And if one is bigger, we can always adjust it, no worries. The light in my eye today is a heart shape. So again, that M with the V on the bottom. I'm doing both of the hearts on the right-hand side. Then I'm going to do a little circle towards the left-hand side of that heart. That's going to give it some light and some personality. A couple little eyelashes. You don't have to do eyelashes. You can if you want. And then I'm going to do two little lines right here to try to give it some 3 dimension, so it looks like it has this elongated snout. So then what I want to do is I want to go ahead and make my bow. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little oval in the center, the top of my head. And if I didn't want to do the bow and I just wanted to do ears, I would just come over here and make 2 little curves and come down like that, and that would be my ear. I would probably pull them down more so they would look more like ears opposed to mouse ears, but you can do what you want. So I have my oval for my bow, and then I want to come up from my bow and I'm going to do a sideways heart. So I'm going to do my bow going into my head again, going into my head, and it's okay if it's not perfectly even. And then from either side of my bow, I'm just going to come out here and bring down an ear. It's like a C shape or maybe like parentheses on either side. And then the last few steps that I want to do is I want to create some 3-dimension by making this look like maybe I've got some hearts in front of this box, maybe they're candy hearts, and I'm going to draw one behind it and one in front, and then some hearts behind here. Maybe I want to do a heart over here by my dog's little paw. Then I just quickly go over all of the lines I want to keep. I'm going to go over my eyes really quick right here, making sure I keep those little heart light spots. My little eyelashes. And then what I'll do with the rest is go ahead and go over all of my final lines with my Sharpie, and then go ahead and erase all of those eraser marks. So it leaves everything fresh looking, and then you can go ahead and choose what are you going to use to create the color in your piece today. Is it going to be paint? Is it going to be colored pencils? Maybe watercolors? Maybe you're feeling really creative and you want to try to do it with acrylic paints today. So you could totally do that. I'm just going to finish my dog's nose so you can kind of see that light spot that I created in here. Just a little light spot. And then just color in my nose so it looks like I have a little bit of light spot. So now I have like a little bit of personality. Could look like a mouse, could look like a dog, depending on how you make those ears. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to make a kitty with glasses here. So I'm going to find a piece of paper that is fresh and clean, and we'll go ahead and start that. So before and after, and now we're going to go ahead and work on a kitty really quick. So again, here's our cat. Some simple shapes are in here, so this should be really fun to do where everyone can find some success. Again, we're going to start with our pencil, and in this one we're going to find again the center of our paper, and we're going to make a big smile. Big smile. And our cat's head is almost the shape of a football in this piece. So we have this big smile, and then once we get to those edges, let's say we've made like these are the edges of my cat's face, I'm going to come up and make that head up. Maybe it's like kind of like a football shape, like a lemon shape. That would be another way to describe it. So I have my little cat face head shape here. And then I'm going to make some ears. So I'm going to come up and I'm going to make a triangle, okay? Curved triangle from kind of my pointed space right here and right here, and make kind of a curved triangle. So I'm going to go up. So I have some nice wide cat ears here. And I kind of made this one kind of close, so we'll just see how that goes. If I need to pull it up a little bit, I can. No worries. Let's see. All right, so now I have this ear, that ear, again, erasing any of those extra lines I don't want. And then what we want to do is we want to find the tip of that ear, and we're going to curve it downwards. So this is the outside of the ear, and this is the inside. So this side would be pink, and this side would be whatever color we're painting or coloring our cat's body. Okay, again, we're going to do that on this side. We're going to start at the tip, and we're going to move it towards the bottom, so it's going to get wider by the head. Okay, so pink, color of our kitty. All right, we're going to go ahead and move on and make that body. The body is basically, if you've ever seen a butternut squash, that's what it kind of looks like to me. So if you had a Hershey's Kiss like we did with the dog's nose, this is kind of like that, except the top of the Hershey's Kiss is really long and thick. So we don't want to do that. So let's just go ahead and start with the neck. About maybe 3 fingers wide, maybe 3 fingers wide. Do 3 fingers wide. And then you're going to bring down this neck and it's going to scoop like a spoon. Like kind of like a spoon. I see that? All the way at the very bottom? Yeah. Then I'm going to come up here and make a curvy line and then follow that curvy line back, and now that is my kitty tail. And my 2 front paws are very long curved triangles, so I'm going to go up, not to the middle, maybe just a little bit below the middle, and I'm going to go down, curve it, and make 2 little curved triangle shapes here. So a little hill shape and then my little triangle shapes. And then these will be black little paws that I put right there. Okay, so these will be black. These are my feet. I'd go over those with the Sharpie marker. And now we're just going to go ahead and move on to our cat's face. So we want to find the center of our cat's face, which was right about here. And below this line, I'm going to go ahead and do an oval. In about the center. Okay, an oval just about the center. I'm going to do a slight smile here. I'd line down and a slight smile. And above this, I want to do a line, like an equal sign. And this is where our hearts are going to go, okay? So if this is where the outside of my heart glasses are, I'm going to go ahead and just make these lines because this will be the outside of my heart glasses. My heart glasses are really big. My cat has really big eyes. You can make yours smaller. So I have my V shape. Here we go with that V shape again. So now it looks like just a crazy W, right? So I want to make my heart glasses and follow that line that I made so this goes over the bridge of my nose. I could make my glasses a little bit bigger if I wanted. I don't have to. It's completely up to you how big you want those to be. And since they are like glasses and not sunglasses, we want to make sure we're getting our cat's eyes in there. I went ahead and made a frame for my cat's glasses by making a second line around my heart. So this is where my cat's eyes will be inside of my glasses. So I just did 2 parenthesis shapes inside of my glasses. I did a heart on the left hand side this time for my light. And I did 2 little circles, one that's smaller on the right hand side and one that's bigger. And then I also did some eyelashes. Just going to put a little bit of light spot right here in my cat's nose. And if you want to do that flower, I did a little circle and then 5 petals. So you're just making hills that come together. Again, I'm just going to show you the eyes really quick. That's one of my favorite parts. Give our cat some personality here. And then again, you get to choose how you are going to create this piece today. Are you going to color it? Are you going to use watercolors? Maybe you just want to use crayons today. Maybe you want to try some watercolor crayon resist. That would be pretty fun. So now we want to just do that heart light. Go ahead and do our eyelashes on either side. Those two other light spots. I would get my nose here. And then coloring in that eye, leaving the outside either our cat color or white, depending on how you want it to look. And whenever you're coloring in your eyes, you want to make sure that you're getting all of those white bits colored in nicely, because if you don't get them all colored in, sometimes it looks like extra white spots or light spots. And those light spots are kind of what give our creature or animal, our person, whatever we're creating, that personality. So we really want those to be where we want them, because if not, then it can look like our person or our animal is looking in two different directions. And if that's what you want, that's great. But if you don't want that, then you probably want to get that all cleaned up. All right, so go ahead and finish outlining your cat. Use some watercolors or acrylics and enjoy this art project. Thanks for joining me. See you later. Bye.